It's fundamental.
Welcome to your personalized deep dive. Today, we're going to be exploring AI and all the future implications. We've got academic papers, policy reports. We even dipped into some science fiction for this one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the goal is to trace how AI research has evolved, figure out why it's hitting these roadblocks, and then look at a totally new perspective.
It's interesting, the early AI research, like back in the 50s and 60s, was super optimistic, big names making bold predictions about true AI.
Oh, yeah, I remember reading about that. Like Alan Turing, right? He said computers would be having conversations just like us.
Exactly. And Marvin Minsky, he said creating AI would be solved within a generation.
Were they a little off, though?
Well, here we are decades later. It's true. Computers are amazing at stuff we find hard, like chess or analyzing tons of data. But they still can't do things that seem easy for us, like recognizing someone's face or truly understanding, language.
So they're good at what's hard for us, but bad at what's easy for us.
Yeah. Our sources give a few reasons for this. Maybe we need more powerful computers. Maybe the systems are too simple. Or get this, some think true AI is impossible.
Impossible. Wow.
Yeah. But this idea of conceptual limitations, that's what I find interesting. One source, a paper by William Clarkson, says we might have the wrong mindset about AI.
Wrong mindset. Okay. What does that even mean?
Well, he argues that AI research has been too focused on a command and control approach. It's all about logic and problem solving.
So, being able to solve a problem doesn't automatically mean you're intelligent.
Exactly. He talks about mundane versus expert tasks. We learn mundane tasks easily, doing the dishes or folding laundry.
Right, you just kind of figure it out.
But those are super hard to program. But expert tasks, like diagnosing a disease, those are tough for us, but easier to program.
Interesting. So it's we've been focused on what's hard for us, not what's natural.
Yeah, and Clarkson quotes Oliver Selfridge, who said, "Most women have never inferred it, but they get along pretty well without deductive logic at all."
That's a good one. It really makes you think. Because humans, we aren't always logical. We make decisions based on emotions, gut feelings.
Yeah. And it works for us. Clarkson even compares it to the British Constitution. It's full of contradictions, but it works because it's based on precedent and narrative, not strict rules.
So maybe logic isn't the be-all and end-all of intelligence.
Right. Maybe we need a different approach, something that's okay with the messiness of, human intelligence.
Okay, so what's the alternative? What do we do?
Well, Clarkson mentions soft computing. It might be a step in the right direction.
Soft computing. Okay, what is that?
So traditional computers, it's all ones and zeros, very precise. But soft computing uses things like fuzzy logic, neural networks, things that can handle, uncertainty.
So it's less about the right answer, more about possibilities.
Exactly. It's like if you're teaching a computer to appreciate art. It's not about the correct interpretation. It's about understanding, human perception.
So it's more nuanced. Are there real-world examples of this soft computing thing?
Oh, yeah. Clarkson talks about a system designed to inspect ceramic tiles. It sounds basic,
Right.
but it has to deal with variations in materials, lighting, even human preferences. That's not for a purely logical machine.
That's true. So soft computing seems promising, but is it the solution? Does it get us to true AI?
Well, even soft computing might be missing something. It still focuses on specific tasks, not the big picture of human experience.
So it's still missing something.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle piece is still missing. Clarkson suggests a bigger shift in thinking, something called social constructionism.
Social constructionism. Okay, I'm ready. Tell me more.
So the basic idea is that knowledge and intelligence aren't just inside our heads. They're created by, how we interact with others and the stories we share.
So intelligence is like a group project, not just a solo thing.
Yes. It's about relationships, communication. Meaning isn't just transmitted. It's negotiated through conversation and experiences.
It's about how we understand the world, how we see ourselves. Right.
Yeah, it's all shaped by, the people around us and the stories we tell.
That definitely changes how we think about AI. It's more about like interconnectedness, not just one machine working alone.
Exactly. And it's different from how most AI systems work now. Think of those old question-answer
Oh,
programs.
yeah. I remember those. Like basic chat bots.
Right. You ask, it searches, gives an answer, logic, and information retrieval.
Yeah,
But social constructionism says we need to go deeper. Meaning isn't just there, it's made through dialogue and experiences.
I see. Okay, so we've talked about logic, soft computing, now social constructionism. But what about emotions? Where do they fit in?
That's a great question. A lot of early AI research treated emotions as an afterthought, like we'll figure that out later.
Like an optional upgrade. Add emotions to your AI for just 9.99 cents.
Yeah. But what if emotions aren't optional? What if they're like essential to intelligence?
Hmm. You mean we need AI that can, like, feel and understand emotions, not just think?
Maybe. It sounds radical, but think about it. Compare Mr. Data from Star
Oh,
Trek.
yeah. He's all logic, right?
He has to learn emotions like an add-on. Now think about robots in Bicentennial Man or AI, artificial intelligence. They become human through emotions and relationships.
That's a good point. In those movies, it's the emotions that make them human, not logic.
Right. And this reminds me of what Joseph Weizenbaum said, intelligence only makes sense within specific social and cultural contexts.
So intelligence isn't like this universal thing. It's shaped by its environment.
Exactly. And this brings us to the strong AI versus weak AI debate. Strong AI, that's the conscious, self-aware AI. Weak AI is more about doing specific tasks really well.
So strong AI is like the movie robots.
Yeah,
Weak AI is like our everyday algorithms.
right. Strong AI used to seem impossible. But with this social constructionism idea, maybe it's not so crazy.
So you're saying if intelligence comes from interactions and stories, then maybe AI could, like, develop consciousness if it's part of our world.
Exactly. It's a big idea, opens up a lot of new
We've
possibilities.
covered a lot, from logic to soft computing to social constructionism and emotions. What's next?
Well, I think the next step is diving into narratives. We've touched on them, but there's a lot more to explore.
You're right, we've just scratched the surface. Narrative stories, they're how we understand the world, right?
Exactly. It's not just entertainment, it's fundamental to how we think and
I
connect.
feel like this deep dive is about to go even deeper.
It is. But maybe we should pause here and let our listener catch their breath. It's been a lot of information.
Good idea.